Thanks for watching this presentation. Like, share.
Did not mean to do that. I played the end of one. We'll hear that later. What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna try my best tonight. No excuses, but your boy is not feeling it. I missed last night. I'm very sorry about that. So I ordered these ghost things, the new ghost pops. Sorry, side tangent quick for Lily. And they're not arriving till April, which kind of sucks. It's the album, and then it's the newest pop. Mm-hmm. But I pre-ordered that Shawn versus Razor figure, and it's coming Friday.
Match. Nice.
My Shawn and Razor figures are showing up Friday. That's pretty exciting. I don't know where to put them. I have no fucking room on my shelves, and it's a ladder match set, and it's got a whole bunch of shit to it. So I don't know that. So I have to record. Sorry, I'll get back to the other stuff real quick, but I have an unboxing video I have to do, and when I start getting figures, I'm gonna start doing unboxing of figures. I'm gonna start doing that, adding that to the channel, to the catalog of shit that only 14 of yous watch. But we're growing, we're getting there. So I went to work Monday, and it wasn't a bad day. Like I didn't have like a hard day, but I was on my feet a lot. And then my legs were just fucking getting bad, and I was getting overheated, and I was struggling with my back, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. And it was like getting to the end of the day, and it's like I was mentally pushing myself, like, yo, fucking stay in here, stay in the pocket, don't fucking fail, don't fail. And I had to like psych myself into staying like on par. And I got home, and I just fell asleep. I put Raw on in the bedroom. I laid down and I crashed. And I woke up in the morning and I couldn't move. Like my body, I had a really bad body flare-up day. It happens sometimes. It's just part of the deal. And it was really bad. And I missed work. And this is kind of how I lose jobs sometimes. I'm not going to lie. It's very, very challenging when you're in so much pain to get up and do physical labor. But when your body shuts down and doesn't want to move, it happens. So we'll get through it. I'm sure it's only 1 point. We'll figure it out. But I hate missing work. I have really bad anxiety when I do. Can you go get my pen? Sorry to make you sat back down again. But it's one of those things. But we'll get through it. So tonight we're gonna be doing LWO. I was reading the chat. We're gonna kick off with LWO. We're gonna do NXT. I'm sorry I didn't do SmackDown tonight. Monday Night Raw. I don't know what we're doing for Tornado Tag. I have to talk to Brian and shoot him a text. No, I never get sleep paralysis. I never had it.
Ooh, that's the worst.
I don't sleep enough. I don't think I go deep enough into sleep to have sleep paralysis, to be honest with you.
I would say count your blessings, because oh my God, that's terrifying. I hate it. It's borderline traumatizing to go through sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
it's awful.
I don't sleep heavy enough to get it. I only really sleep heavy after like maybe once a month. When my body is so bad, I just break down and I just crash really, really, really. So like last night, I crashed for 4 hours and I felt like I slept for a week, and I only slept for 4 hours, but I was deep sleep. Like if I was told I snore really, really, really loud when I fall asleep hard. I don't know, just something I do.
I've only heard you snore like once. But
really?
You were I was like, wake up, like trying to move you. You were just like, huh?
Yeah. So that also being said, a lot of new merchandise has been uploaded to nothing new logo wise, but some logos that were up before that were up now, they're up again, are up on Teespring. So the Game Changer logo is available, and then we put the modern logo for WWE, the NXT, the AEW, but I had to do AEW all in white because with the highlights, it wasn't looking good at embroidery. I put ROH and I put TNA. They're not my favorite, but I don't think they look terrible. I still think you get the general concept of the logo, but they're all available on hats now, so they're uploaded. I made some logos today because I was bored and I was just kind of sitting in my own space. So are you guys fans of D-Generation X? Ever heard of them?
I didn't until today.
I take 90 milligrams of melatonin a night. That's
a lot.
That's actually a lot, and it's not really good to get dependent on melatonin. Just a little pro tip there. But anyway, I made some DX inspired logos because I was bored, but I thought they came out pretty cool. I actually couldn't do the X obviously because it looks weird, so I did my own little PA version. So I have this logo that I just made today. I'm proud of it. And then I made this logo. Proud of that one too. So they were made. And then you get your Bible thumpers and you talk about your God and you talk about your thing. Well, ABJ 570 says I just potted your ass. I don't know.
What?
Austin? It's an Austin 316. It's ABJ 570.
Oh well, respectfully, I feel like you should 5-7.
No, I don't want to do that.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't care.
Okay.
That's how I want it to look.
But 316 is like because it's chapter and verse.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
That's fair.
I don't want that. I just want ABJ
Your
570.
thing, man. You do you.
I just want a simple ABJ 570. I think this will look good on embroidery. I hope that comes out really nice. And then we have the little NXT variant Lily made, and then we have a vertical version of it. And then we talked about one of my favorite things to eat, Slim Jims, and I was like, man, the Slim Jim logo will be fun. So we got our own Slim Jim logo. Speaking of Slim Jims, I have a box in the other room. I might go eat those later. But yeah, there's some things that we made. You know, we're bored. But there was something else I wanted to bring up to you guys, but I forget. But donations been coming in. I appreciate that so much. But the merchandise is there. Oh, that's why I wanted to check. See if I got any messages from our winner. I'm going to give them a couple more days. If they don't respond, then we're going to move on to the next person. So I have reached out to the PA Pile Driver podcast guys, and they have not responded. So I'll give them another day, and then we'll move on to the next person. I'm going to send a message on Instagram now. Let's see real quick. Let's go to digital.pro-wrestling scorecards real fast.
Do they have it up for Vengeance Day yet?
Vengeance Day is there, but it's not open yet. It'll probably be open very, very soon because tonight is like the go home show. I don't know why this is not working. I don't like that at all. Son of a bitch.
You're doing great.
No, I'm not, because I don't know the fucking password. I don't feel like resetting it. So fucking annoying. I hate that. I hate when I have shit saved like password wise on my computer, and then all of a sudden they just don't work. We're just like, nope, everything that's been here forever is no longer working anymore.
I was gonna say if you go on Google Chrome, it might be logged into mine. No. Like if you log into my Google Chrome.
That's probably why it's not.
I'm not.
Awesome. That's really exciting. What? So where I would go to reset my password is now not letting me. This is fucking awesome. All right, so I can't tell you who is in second place because my shit's all fucked up. Try to go through my phone and see if it lets me do it that way.
I can never log in on my phone, but you also have an Android phone, and they have like an app for Androids. They just haven't made it Apple friendly yet.
I don't know. I'm annoyed right now. Oh, this is fucking annoying as shit. I don't like when things don't work that have been working for months and months and months. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And this is great content. I appreciate you guys fucking giving a shit. Or not giving a shit. I don't know. We'll see.
We give a shit. Some.
I want to find. I legit. That is my Microsoft account. I don't know what you want me to do. This is super fucking cool. Pretty excited about this.
Well, on the bright side, Law and Order's over.
All right.
Gonna turn it up a little.
Man, this shit annoys me so fucking much. That's really loud. I just had it muted.
Were you pausing it on purpose?
No.
Is that too loud?
No, spam. Fuck. I don't know. I give up. I'm pissed. Card for Dynamite tomorrow looks solid. It does. Let's go check that out. Maybe Twitter will work, unless I try to log into that, and that's not working either. I'm gonna be honest. Since getting back into NXT, I can't find anything on this show yet that I give a shit about. I'm gonna be honest.
I actually like her.
Roxanne Perez, or
Mhm.
I don't know. I can care less.
I know. I'm aware. You pretty much just said that.
Like, I don't think anyone's bad. I just don't think there's anything there right now for me that's like, oh, I can't wait to tune in next week. Like, I don't. Bitch. All right, so I think I got into my email again. That's exciting. Like, Dragunov as a champion doesn't do it for me. This Valkyria doesn't do it for me as a champion. I don't even know who the tag team champions are. Who are the tag team champions at NXT?
What's her name? Indy Hartwell and
Oh no, there is no tag team champions. It's all one set of tag team champions. There's no NXT tag. No, the men's champions. Men's, I believe, still have tag team champions. I could be wrong though. You're having problems with the scorecard site too. Maybe it's just.
I was gonna say I have problems with them a lot whenever I'm not using a computer, but you are using a computer, so I'm not really sure. Carmelo and Trick Hayes. Or what did I just say? Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I'll leave it alone.
Yo, is Trick Williams wearing velvet trunks, my dude?
Italian tag. Oh, the Italian dudes. Yeah, I don't care about that either. I don't know. There's just I'm just not really North American champion. I don't know who the North American champion. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not, like, NXT's not grabbing me right now. I think Trick is really good. I think Carmelo is good. I think there's some women on the roster that are really good. Like, I like Stratton. I like the country girl.
Fallon Henley.
Yeah, Fallon Henley. I like Thea Hale, but like, I don't know. I'm just not really into. Oh, Obafemi is the new North American. That's right. But we haven't, like, the crowd's into him, but we haven't really seen him since he's won the title. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see something soon that catches my interest or that I get into. I have to upload those logos too, the NWO logos. Maybe I'll do those in a couple weeks. Oh, so now they're saying they are SmackDown. So the LWO are officially SmackDown guys that are going for the Dusty Classic, which is kind of weird that now that just like other tag teams can come in and go for the Dusty Classic, even if they're not NXT tag team people.
Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin.
Yeah. Braun's fun. So I guess reports are saying now that
he took over Brock Lesnar's spot.
Yes. So Brock Lesnar was slated for the Rumble because of everything that's been going down. Brock Lesnar was then removed. Am I lagging? I just realized I'm using
I gotta turn it
Google Chrome, not Google Chrome, Firefox. So I wonder
give me a second.
If I'm lagging or if my mouth isn't matching up with my view. Let me know in the chat.
Yeah, you are lagging.
I am.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Got you.
Fucking wow. Jesus Christ.
Kai said, yeah, you're off sync.
All right, we should be back. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, fuck yes. You're gonna watch it like that, or just leave. I don't care. I'm just fucking over it. I'm fucking in pain and I'm annoyed. Anyway, take two. Yeah. So Brock was supposed to be in the Rumble, because of all the recent court documents that have been released. Brock Lesnar was then pulled for the Rumble, and all of Brock Lesnar's spots were replaced with Braun Breaker. And that Brock Lesnar was supposed to take on Gunther for the Rumble. I'm sorry, for Mania, which also gets weird because people were reporting that Gunther was going to take on Seth. So I don't know. All that stuff like of this was supposed to happen, but because of this, like I don't know. This is another reason why I don't give a fuck about dirt sheets anymore. Like I just don't like, oh cool, this is what like contract stuff. I'll mess with that. Like, all right, yo, I heard this guy's contract's up. Let's speculate if he's going to resign. I'm fine with that. But all the other stuff of like trying to find out who's going to win before it happens, like I don't want to report on it. I don't care. I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's weird that
What's his name?
People in this industry try to figure that stuff out before it happens. It's kind of like, hey, I have like the new movies coming out this weekend, and I want to know how the movie ends before I pay for my ticket. Why would you do that? Why would you actively go and try to figure out the ending of the movie you're spending money to go see before it happens? I don't get that culture, and I don't want to do that anymore on this channel because I think it's annoying. But yeah.
Ooh.
Like, listen, we did a Royal Rumble thing, and I said, here's my predictions. Here's what I think is going to happen. And I think what people try to do as well, and I think it's lazy, but like certain things, right? Like everyone, for the most part, if you're a smart wrestling fan, Cody and CM Punk is a 50-50 either way. No matter how that goes down, they're 50-50. They're winning the Rumble. Bailey, I felt like was very, very strong to win it all.
Damn.
And then like speculation on who's going to be there. I seen certain content creators all like, well, my prediction is Jordan Grace. It's like, no, it wasn't your prediction. You read a dirt sheet and then you're trying to come across as you're right. And being right is not like, it's cool, but if you're just reading what is being reported by somewhere and then you're trying to pass it off as, well, I didn't actually read it, but this is my prediction, you're fucking corny. You're corny and you're not that good at what you do. So I think people read dirt sheets and then try to use dirt sheets to be like, I bet you this happens, and it does, and then they're like, see, I told you. It's like, did you really tell us what was going to happen, or did you get told inside information and then said it? I don't know. It's boring to me. It's boring and it's lazy. Everything is announced before we see it. When we even see the show, what's going to happen before you even watch Raw. Yeah, I don't do that. Like, I don't like, if you're subscribed to Sean Ross Sapp, you can go on his Patreon, and he essentially has the entire Monday Night Raw listing of what's going to happen, like match by match by match by match, segment by segment, all on his website. And it's, when I used to be subscribed to it, it was 90%, 99, 98% right every single time. And it's like, also speculation, this person's backstage. We don't know what they're doing, but they're there. And you're like, oh, that's going to happen. It's boring. It's, I'm not a fan of it. I used to read it and I was like, this is ruining my experience. And then when I said I'm going to start, and I stopped watching wrestling for a while, and then when I came back and I started doing the live streams, I was like, I don't want my content to be based on dirt sheets and stuff like that. Like, I'll make a prediction, and if I think it happens, it's because I think it's going to happen, not because someone told me, you know? I follow Sean Ross Sapp on Twitter, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really read his takes. Like, I don't really read some of that stuff. Like, if someone, like, well, I'm trying to use an example of when I used Sean Ross Sapp last. I'll even say on this stream, when Dragunov got hurt, I used Sean Ross Sapp to see if it was a legit injury or if it was storyline. Because it was taped, right? So we just got the reports that Dragunov is hurt, and we've seen him on a stretcher. So then I was on Sean Ross Sapp, OCW quiz, second place in the scorecard. I don't know who that is. So if you were second place in the scorecard and you watch this show, tell us that you're number 2. If not, we're gonna move on to the next person.
We're still waiting for the first person.
I don't think he's gonna respond. He doesn't really talk to me like that. Anyway, what was I saying now?
Sean Ross
Sapp, the Dragunov thing. When the Vince stuff came out, I used Sean Ross Sapp to listen to that because I feel like he's more credible. But like before a Raw or a SmackDown, I don't go look at it because I don't want to be like, I heard that this person is getting more pyro. That might mean something. Like I don't want to know that stuff. I can watch a match for the most part and be like, all right, here's the end coming up. Or they're probably going to go into this, this, and this, and this is how it's going to end. Just by physically watching the match, I can tell you how it's probably structured and how it's going to end. I think I've proven that multiple times.
Sorry, I'll get closer to my mic.
The Rumble. I mean, I wasn't perfect with the men's side, but I was close. I said whoever's going to come out and be booked big, Omos is going to come out.
You called out a few
and,
people.
And whoever beats Omos is going to be the big guy of the Rumble. Like they're going to get a big shine as a strong guy. I said Nia's going to come in and fuck everybody up, and then Jade's going to come in. Like that's just predicting the booking, and I think it's smart, easy booking. I don't think what I said is crazy out of the ordinary. It's just like if you're booking a show, like this is what I do because it makes sense and it would be a good pop. And it's realistic. I think some people do their fantasy bookings and they're like, I think Kenny Omega's coming out. It's like, that's never going to happen. Yeah, but what if? That's cool, what if, but it's not realistic.
It's not realistic.
It's not realistic, yeah. I think it's low-key disgusting and it really ruins the fun. And now it's hard to avoid it. It is, but it isn't. But I will tell you guys this. And if I ever start doing it, check me, please. As fans or people who are on this, check me on it. If like, yo, you're kind of giving away spoilers, tell me, and I'll be like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up. But I will say as a fan of me, if you want to get to that style of wrestling again, you're safe here. I'm not gonna try to ruin anybody's time or give stuff out before it happens. Sammy number 30 was disappointing. It was, but it wasn't, right? So we're happy Sammy's back. They did the whole injury angle because they tried to cool him off after the Mania thing. But the Sammy the Sane 30 was kind of like, all right, well, this can work either two ways. Either people are really happy Sammy's back, and then all those people who clamored for Sammy to be a world champion and all those fans who were pro Sammy all of a sudden, right? Honorary Oos, they're going to lose their minds because Sammy's back and everyone loves Sammy and everybody wants Sammy to be a world champion. And if Sammy enters at 30, Sammy could be the winner of the Royal Rumble. And no one in their right mind believed that because Sammy was red hot. You didn't pull the trigger on him. And you then made Sammy a tag team. Then Sammy was mid-card level and he's been catering ever since. So when he hit at 30, it's a 50-50. Either people are going to be pro Sammy because they showed they were pro Sammy, or were they just pro Bloodline and Sammy? That's the answer. But he came out and people didn't get Rock. People didn't get the big surprise. People didn't get this possible return or debut or new person. And they got Sammy and they went, okay. And they were deflated. And there's nothing wrong with Sammy. I love Sammy. But I tried to curb people's expectations of Sami Zayn for a long time because I was like, yo, I fucking love Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn should be a world champion. I think Sami Zayn's very good, but they're not going to pull the trigger on him. It is what it is.
Why do you think they didn't?
Because the Roman story is more important to them. Sami Zayn was essentially the R-Truth of Judgment Day. It was a good filler spot to get people entertained, sell some t-shirts because it's a really, 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 really entertaining person who could work their ass off and knows how to get the crowd behind them, coming in and inserting himself in a really hard, like big stable, and they're gonna sell merchandise and they're gonna make profit off. Yeah, they're gonna make a really exciting story out of it, and that's exactly what Sami Zayn did.
What?
Double coast to coast.
That's kind of cool. I feel like LWO has to win, right?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Ooh.
I think Trick and Carmelo Hayes win.
Why?
Well, let me finish.
Well,
Trick and Carmelo Hayes win. They go on to wrestle Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin
mhm.
in the finals of the Dusty Classic. They lose the Dusty Classic. Carmelo gets pissed.
So you think? Go ahead. Sorry.
Carmelo gets pissed. They lost. Trick goes on to wrestle the same night Dragunov for the World Championship. Wins, and then Carmelo jumps him. And then it sets up Carmelo versus Trick Williams for a rivalry.
So you think they win so that they can fight each other?
I think they lose.
Well, so you don't think the LWO is going to win?
No, I think they win. I think Carmelo and Trick win now. The winner goes on to wrestle for the Dusty Club Classic finals
out there.
at the pay-per-view.
I got you. All I'm saying though is I've never seen LWO wear this new gear and they both match. I'm just throwing that out there. Everybody else is wearing gear why are you going to buy new gear? Why are you going to debut new gear if you're losing?
Because it probably just came in and they didn't get a chance to wear it at the Rumble.
They weren't in the Rumble.
Exactly. But yeah, I think they win and then they turn around and then they lose at the pay-per-view and then that sets up Melo turning on Trick at the pay-per-view. And NXT is very, very prone to having really, really good buddies turn on each other and become blood feuds. They've done it 100 times with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. They did it 100 times with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. It's just two really good friends then become enemies. And then they always have in the back pocket, what if they become friends again?
Got ya.
I agree with everything you said, but I think Melo will cost Trick the title at the match. The only reason I don't think he will cost him the title is because I think the crowd is so red hot for Trick. And I'm not trying to be mean. I know there's a lot of Dragunov fans, but Dragunov's not getting the same reactions that Trick's getting right now. When Dragunov comes down, people don't dance and cheer and sing and go, whoop that Trick, and they're not super invested in Dragunov. I think he's kind of bland as a champion. I think he's really exciting to watch. I think he's a good work rate wrestler.
Does he have a chant? Like, does he have a thing?
No, he wears spooky red contacts, and we really don't. He doesn't like. He's just like, I don't know. He's cool. He's the cool guy. I don't know. He doesn't land it for me.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a very, very good wrestler, but he's undersized. He's tiny, and he's a guy that when they go up to the main roster, he's probably not going to go very far. And that's probably why he's an NXT champion. But I feel like everything about Trick is like that guy can go to the main roster and be good. But it sells a story. Oba. I think it tells a story that if Trick wins and then at the very end he gets turned on by
who the fuck?
Dragon Lee.
Why he coming? I'm so confused.
Oba just wanted to come out and fight so they can set up this spot. This is actually kind of shitty booking, to be honest with you.
They took off his necklace, not his beads, bro.
You think he wins the Dusty? So Steven thinks he wins the Dusty Classic and he wins
against Isla.
Oh yeah. Well, doesn't the Dusty Classic get a title shot? Do they get tag team title opportunities? Isn't that like the bit of the Dusty Classic that like you could challenge the tag team champions?
No idea. You asking? You're not asking me. Just kidding.
I really like how they did Owens and Sammy. Yeah, and the way that Owens and Sammy did it is Sammy won. Owens was like came out to congratulate him, punched him in the face, powerbombed him, beat the shit out of him, and then walked away. And I think Trick wins. Carmelo comes out because he's already wrestled twice. He's exhausted. He's beat. Carmelo comes out and just fucks him up. So if Trick wins both times Saturday and he gets turned on, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of the tournament because they won't cash in for their tag team championship spot, or they won't cash in for an opportunity for a tag team match. That's why I think Braun and that's why I think that's why I think Braun and Baron Corbin will win the titles. Well, not win the titles, but they'll win the tournament because they'll actually cash in and wrestle for the championships. And I don't hate them winning it because I think Judgment Day with the tag team titles is kind of getting stale. I don't think they need it. I don't think the guy who has Money in the Bank needs to also be tag team champions. Man, it was an 8x10, a coffee cup. Why would you blow that?
Because they were all pictures of Lexus King.
Yeah, that's a good gift package. I think he's been a little hard on it. Simple in the chat. What's going on? He says, "Whoop that trick." I agree. I think Whoop that trick's gonna walk out as your NXT champion on Sunday. I feel like she's trying to do the alt look, but like it's not fully committed, so it's not coming off as full alt. Does that make sense? It's just eye and lipstick. I don't know. I just feel like it's missing something. Like when Rhea comes out, she's rocking like the lace and the fucking collar and the choker or whatever you want to fucking call it. She's kind of just wearing normal clothes with just alt makeup.
I disagree.
She looks like the girl who's not committing to the full look in high school.
Shut up. Hold up. Pause. Remember when I do how I do my makeup?
Jesus Christmas.
And I wear all the different colors.
Yes.
And the black, and you're like, that's not alt makeup. Alt makeup is black. But Rhea Ripley wears purple and black constantly, and that's how is that alt?
But I think she locks into the full style and
but she
rocks
also wears nothing but black and purple because Judgment Days are black and purple.
Yeah, I think black and purple is fine.
And black and red is not alt.
I don't think it's not. I'm just saying she looks like Rhea. Even like I think Rhea looks like she's actually in the scene, and this girl looks like she wants to be in the scene, but she's trying to get into the scene. You ever go to like a punk show and you're like, oh, that person just wearing the band shirt and they're trying to look like they dress today to look like they're at the punk show, but they don't dress punk every day of their lives.
I haven't gone to many punk shows.
Or have you gone to any event where it looks like someone's just dressing to play a part that day? Like when we went to Marilyn Manson and not Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie and fucking Alice Cooper. There was people like, oh, they're there for the show. And there's people like, I dressed up today to look like I came to the show.
Are you saying like I dressed up that day?
No, but I think that's a thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, it definitely is. I get what you're saying.
And I think she comes off as she's dressed up to look like the character, where she doesn't look like she embodies her character yet. There you go. There's my take. Paxley's getting the Nikki Cross vibes. All right. Well, speaking of vibes, guys, one quick thing. Oh, actually, I have to change the color scheme quick. We're rocking that red, and we don't need that. Where's Parm at? Isn't Parm come home yet? Or
no.
He just texted us, say he's alive.
He just said he was still alive.
He is alive. Parm text me. He is alive. That bus did not get him yet.
Yet.
You
know, the fact that we're all just making jokes about this, awful.
But we have a great way for you guys to check out some vibes, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I died. I'm still such a fucking rookie.
Yeah,
I want this to be done yet.
It really just cracks me up that how much is left in that? Let me see.
Not a lot, but like I keep hitting, I'm getting a lot out of it.
It's because don't just start your new one.
No, I want that.
Okay.
I paid for it. I'm gonna finish
You're correct. It's easier if you just smoke it out of that at that point.
January cruise, January 9th, 2025. Maybe. We'll see. I gotta get money together. I gotta shave my face. Look how bad my beard looks. I don't go bum. How was your guys' day today? Tell me what you guys did. What do you want to talk about?
Sorry.
We're picture in picture. Winnie Cooper tearing it up.
Who? Tatum Paxley?
No, no. She looks like Winnie. She looks like Selma Hayek. She looks like Winnie Cooper.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
You said that. Covers.
I have to keep an eye on my phone because I let like 3 donations go through last show, and I didn't know until like they were like way gone. I do apologize for that. Also, if you guys would like to do so, enjoying the 50. I didn't even enjoy the weather today. I slept most of the day. The dog came upstairs and we laid in bed and I crashed. But if you guys want to hang out after the streams, or you're waiting for, if you can't get enough of your fix of ABJ and the community, and you need a community to come talk wrestling, you need a community to come talk horror, pop culture, video games, comic books, the Discord is for you. So check out the Discord and join the cult of ABJ. The Kool-Aid's always cold, and we keep everything nice and fresh. But if you're looking for a community or somewhere to hang out throughout the week when this show's not live, this is usually where we are. There's always people hanging out in there, and you can come in and hang out and maybe make some new friends and find a spot. Did I like the Wonder Years back in the day? I loved the Wonder Years back in the day. It's one of my favorite shows. What would you do if I sang?
Who do you think has the better outfit here?
Roxanne.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I like her boots better.
I would hate putting them on.
Why?
Because it's lace and buckle.
And there's a zipper on the inside. Don't worry. Lace and buckle are just for decoration. The zipper
Wonder Years, great band. I agree.
Damn.
I guess we can get rid of these Rumble logos here.
Wow. You can
because Rumble's over.
Yeah, but you could still promote like, hey, get your T-shirt or whatever.
Your
unless you're not
logo.
putting them, unless you're taking them off already.
Mania is the new thing now. Get those. I gave teasers for the other ones, but that was enough. We're not going to do those again.
That's fair.
Just keep an eye on the merch page. We're always adding new things. The only thing I wish Teespring did like what's new.
Yeah.
Speaking of fashion, Lily, look up Rio. I don't know. She's not a wrestler, but her outfit's always kill.
Googling now.
Damn, she just got killed.
And I missed it. Who did? Tatum.
Fake goth.
Her name's Tatum. She has a name.
Fake goth. Here for the scene, girl. Roxanne also gives in that vibe too. I
was like, well, which one are you talking about right now?
I think Roxanne looks like she's trying to be like punk ska, but she looks like she doesn't fit the scene either.
Yeah, she's too. I was gonna say she's too pretty, but I mean, there are very beautiful girls that are alt. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm obsessed with them. You know what I mean? If you would have shown me Rhea Ripley, she first, and then you're like, yo, this chick's into like heavy metal and shit. Like, and you would have showed me the blonde hair, fucking. But she always was though. She just didn't look like she was.
Yeah, but I feel like Rhea now, and I could be completely wrong. And then if I'm wrong, that shows how great she is as developing that character that it looks so believable. Rhea Ripley looks like she walks around like that every day. And maybe she doesn't. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe she likes that scene, but she doesn't dress as it. You know what I mean? But like you look at Rhea Ripley on TV and you're like, everything about that character looks like
100% believable.
Yeah. Like when you see a wrestler, you're thinking like they walk around like that all day long. They're fighting and she's trying to break it up. Anyway.
She went to break it up, but she like turned around and went to punch her in the face and then was like, wait a minute.
Because they're fighting for the championship.
No, I got that.
And you always have that in the back of your head. Do I hurt the person that I'm going to wrestle my belt for before I have a chance? But anyway, like I look at some of these characters and I'm just like, oh, I don't think that's who they are in real life.
Fuck you. She's hot. I don't give a shit. I think she could pull it off. I get what you mean. Like it's not very believable.
This character's way too much for me.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand that. That's Orange Cassidy Jr. Girl form. Ren Sinclair.
Roxanne is 100% the Hari Karu scene kid. Tacked him as someone they decide they go hook up and play the goth girl look.
Okay, so I looked up this person you told me to. I don't know.
Like Fallon Henry, I don't get country girl vibes.
Fallon Henley.
I don't get country girl vibes from her.
I think she pulls it off, actually.
I think she pulls it off, but I still think like.
But you don't think that's who she is in real life?
Yeah.
She's too pretty too. There's like I'm not saying saying country girls aren't naturally pretty, but they look more preppy, more glam.
Dirty.
Glam. No. I'm talking about her herself. Fallon herself looks more glam than she does country. Like country girls don't give a shit about makeup.
She looks honestly like someone Google this and see if I'm right, but Fallon Henry looks like someone who was like a fucking like soccer player or like she was a jock.
I could see that.
I get more but
maybe, I mean like makeup wise, her makeup doesn't match her outfit. Like I feel like if you're gonna do a country girl vibe, you should do a very neutral, very light lips, like little to no makeup look. Yeah. Whereas they have her in like full glam, smoky eye, fake lashes. It doesn't. I'm
not even talking about that though.
I'm just okay.
I mean, I'm just telling you in my brain that's not like the makeup isn't what gets me
right
to be like. So here's where I agree.
I do think she could look like. I think that she would fit a jock stereotype more than a.
And here's where I have a problem with the current state of WWE and what they did with NXT. So NXT, for the most part, when someone came in, they had like and this is not a shot against whoever's possibly there because maybe they're still great, but like back in the day when you had character development, your character development was like Dusty Rhodes, and these people will come in and help you develop your character. And if you don't buy into your character and it's given to you, sometimes it's hard to embody that character. And also, a lot of professional wrestlers are independent wrestlers who loved wrestling their whole life and understand wrestling. Even if you don't do the training or you don't do any of that, you still like. I feel like even if you've never watched an MMA fight before and you're said, hey, go put a rear naked choke on you, like I don't know what to do there.
Oh,
but if you watch,
I've never watched MMA before in my life, but I know how to do that.
And but if you watched 100 fights and they say put a rear naked choke on, I think 85% of people can put a half decent rear naked choke on.
That's fair.
Same with pro wrestling. You watch it your whole life and then go into training rather than being a football player your whole life, didn't care about wrestling and then joined the wrestling business.
Right.
I think the ones who are genuinely love of the wrestling business and can grasp a character and work the scene and do all that stuff will grasp being a wrestler quicker. And I think what NXT did for a long time in WWE,
more naturally.
It said, we're going to go get these high level athletes and recruit them out of college once they get done playing their sport, and then we're going to turn those people into wrestlers. And I don't always think that trend. Like I think there's once in a blue moon where someone is an anomaly where they're like, yo, they're a good athlete and they they do pro wrestling very well. But I also think they probably have been fans of pro wrestling and they have that idea of it. You know what I'm saying? But if you take someone who you can clearly see is not a wrestling fan, you're like, go do wrestling, and they're like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I think that's what a lot of
me here.
Yeah, that's why I think
do a DDT. Oh, which one is that one again? Is that?
But it's not even doing the move.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like in general, when I first started hanging out with you, even like I feel like if you were to tell me, so I think that I have done athletic things in my life. I'm not saying I'm an athlete by any means, but if you were like, oh yeah, just go get into the ring right now, and like even for instance, when I learned how to take a bump. That was only a few months into wrestling. I knew nothing about nothing. Like it doesn't make sense. Like in it if you don't care about it,
but you
if you don't have a passion for it and you aren't able to show that passion.
So here's where I'm gonna even prove my point even harder.
Okay.
They told you to go in and take a back bump.
Yeah.
You at that point, even not being a wrestling fan your whole life, at that point, we crammed a lot of wrestling into you before you even stepped between one of those ropes and even attempted that first back bump.
Right.
But not knowing anything for your whole life and just starting for 3 months and just being a fan who watched and never thought they were going to get in a ring in that capacity, we told you to take a back bump and you knew what a back bump was.
Right.
Now imagine if you never had those 3 months and you're like, you're really good at football. Come in here and take a back bump. They're like, what the fuck is a back bump?
Yo, even you guys telling me like shoot and kayfabe and all that. And I'm like, what are these words you're saying to me right now? Like you guys were talking just natural. Like, yes,
I immediately pick up that is a different lexicon. Like they're not words that you hear.
This is not something that I say very often as far as vocabulary goes. But what does lexicon mean? I don't know what that word means.
I don't know, like a John, like when you talk a certain lingo, that's that or when you go to a job and they said, hey, like pick up a core, or like that's when you like that's like a
certain vocabulary,
vocabulary
that's specialized to a specific
thing.
Got you. Okay, cool.
I could be wrong. I'm not a smart person.
It made sense how you said it.
I probably killed like half talking there, but yeah, I don't know. But anyway,
10 people still here. Be Gucci.
Yeah, I'm shocked that 10 people are watching, but only 2 people are really typing. I hope you guys still type. That helps out a lot. Just let you know, helps the algorithms and stuff. People like Brock and Kirk are just freaks, though. They picked on wrestling quick. Agreed. Also, Brock did like collegiate mat wrestling, so I think that helped a ton. But Brock is a freak of nature. I totally agree with you.
Love and WWE comes out on Friday, and I'm actually I feel like I might start watching TV again, like just to watch that.
Another thing too, like there are freaks too who never had professional wrestling training and then got into it, and they're
just amazing.
And then within a year they're signed to places like WWE and AEW, and you're like, how the fuck did they pull that off? You know who's one of those people?
Who?
Chris Statlander.
Oh.
You know what she did for a long time?
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Who won? Who just won the Tatum Paxley Roxanne Perez match? I missed that completely.
Roxanne Perez.
Thank you.
You don't lose your fight right before you go to a title shot.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm here, buddy. I'm just. Hey, someone let them know I'm still here.
Lola.
I don't know. I just watched them walk to the ring. I watched them like do that trash talking bit. I watched when they. Like,
and then you watch their finisher.
No, and then I like they just don't ooze. It doesn't ooze pro wrestling to me. Like, yeah, I'm not trying. All right, this is probably what I was trying to avoid. This whole. It looks like bad wrestling. It looks like you can like
soap opera type.
But I understand that's what NXT is. NXT is developmental for the next stars of the company. But like, and this is where NXT. I maybe I'm not connecting with NXT as much as I want. Like that right there. I'm gonna rewind it. This is shit you see in a student match. We're gonna start from the beginning. The double leg is fine. The step over looked terrible. Look at like she took forever to put her leg there. She only goes to a half mount, not to a full. And then this sequence, back up, and then start falling through ropes before your opponent touches you.
She literally like looked where she was going.
Yeah, she looked. She tried to put her hand there, and she started falling through the ropes before she was even being speared.
Right.
That shouldn't be on television at this level. And that's
fair.
And that's where I think a lot of people like Brian completely disconnect from NXT because their acting's not good yet. It looks like bad porn acting. Their movements aren't good. Like this girl in the black and silver. Well, one day it'll probably be amazing, but right now her movement, I skipped back to Northern Time, is not great.
That's fair.
With Vince completely gone, do you see WWE recruiting a lot of top-level indie talents again? I sure fucking hope so. I'm going to tell you right now, if you grab the top guy that is in your local independent wrestling circuit and put them in NXT right now, they would look like The Rock. They would just look amazing because I just think a lot of people are still not developed yet or should be at this level. And it doesn't make me mad because everyone gets to their path a different way. But I watch NXT and I'm like, man, could you imagine if you put a fucking JS Hawthorne, a Rocket, and you just,
oh my gosh,
and you just
and that's on it for real.
Like I go
There's
to
so much amazing talent.
Yeah, I can put on we can turn this off. I can put on GCW, which I'm probably going to do after this show. I'm going to go and fucking either watch it on my computer or bring my Fire Stick in. But I'll put on Effie's Big Gay Brunch, which is essentially showcasing all LGBTQ community wrestlers.
Okay.
And the worst one that you're going to pick out on that card is light years better and more believable as a pro wrestler than most of the NXT roster.
That's fair.
Something about the way honestly, they conduct themselves
there's
come off as
There's a few people that are in NXT that I like that I follow, so to speak. Yes. Like Roxanne, like Trick Williams.
Roxanne's good. Trick's good.
But the rest of these people, like I couldn't tell you who either of these two people were if I've seen them before.
Yeah. So
like I feel like I've seen their names. At least Lola Vice. I feel like I've definitely seen her before. But I feel like I don't know who any of them are, but it's like none of them are worth remembering, so to speak. Not that they're not worth remembering, just that they haven't done anything to make me remember them.
Yeah. It's just, and then like Dragunov, like I feel bad because I don't resonate with Dragunov, and for how good of a pro wrestler Dragunov is, he should be looking like $1 million compared to this roster, and he just blends in to me. You know what I mean? And who the fuck am I? But I think I have a pretty good judge of talent or what talent can become. And I'm not saying none of these people have it, but it's just like they're not clicking with me. Like it's not insanely enjoyable to keep watching NXT, but like back when I watched NXT before and you see Charlotte's and Becky's and and like you're like, yo, these are the future of the company. You can only say that about 2 or 3 people. Yeah. Or like I look at her and I'm like, bro, she's a flash in the pan. She has a great look, but it looks like an Instagram model trying to professional wrestle.
Right.
We don't need beauty queens every single time to be in the ring. Sometimes we need that fucking badass looking fucking biker chick who looks like your Aunt Sue, but she could fucking whoop your ass and she believes her character. You know what I mean? Like, do you think Dragon dumbs himself down for NXT? I don't know what you would like. I don't know. Tell me in a nutshell in the chat. Tell me what Dragunov's character is. Tell me
is he talking about Dragunov or Dragon Lee?
Dragunov. Dragon Lee has, I mean, he's a luchador, so he just plays a luchador character, but it's just like even a bad character, if you can explain what the character is in 10 seconds, it makes it somewhat good. But if you like look at someone and they're really, really, really good wrestler, be like, what are they missing? And then you try to break their character down or how you would sell that character, you're like, or even like a gear maker, like, hey, I need you to make me gear. All right, what do you want to be inspired by your character? Yes. What's your character? Well, I'm kind of a tough guy, and my name is like Ilya Dragunov. Like, oh, that's a cool name. Like, what does it mean? Oh, it does this or it's that. It's like, all right, is that part of your character? Well, no, but I'm good. I'm just really good at wrestling. You'll see that when I work.
Is he supposed to be like a Viking character?
Yeah, but are you a Viking? Well, my haircut kind of looks like it, but I'm
he's
not
like
committed.
He's like new school Viking.
Okay, well, like dragon. Are you doing some kind of dragon thing?
No,
well, I wear red
Norse,
contacts.
Is like a Norse
Like,
name.
but I wear red contacts that give me like a dragon eye, and they're like, oh, so we should put scales on your gear. No, I don't want scales. I don't want, because that would be 2 on the nose. You know, like you're just like, what the fuck are you? Like. Sorry, I'm hoping this is entertainment because I'm just fucking rambling. Like Ridge Holland. What's Ridge Holland besides just a really big looking dude?
I've just got he's a wrestler.
Yeah,
like he's just a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
I hate fucking Hulk Hogan. But you're like, well, what's Hulk Hogan? Oh, he's like, eat your fucking vitamins, fucking America, fucking looks like your uncle with the fucking mustache and fucking fucked up hair, but like he still fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, he's giving black and gold goes to the Black Parade.
So I think his looks like an over pompous kid that had everything handed to him. And he comes off as like this preppy, I know I'm better than you type MJF character. But the problem with that style character for him is we all know his backstory. We all know his dad. We all know what this Brian Pillman. We all know. Well, you don't. But like, if I were to show you, if I were to show you anything about his dad, and you're like, wait, this kid grows up to be a wrestler, and now you know what he looks like, and you're like, why the fuck aren't you making him his dad? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't you trying to embody maybe someone who like came from the wrong side of the tracks, Kyle, instead of looking like he came out of prep school? You can still, you know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Yeah, I totally agree. NXT was kind of like ass backwards, where it was like NXT, nobody wants to leave NXT because you're supposed to be being trained to get ready to go to the WWE, which at the time everybody was like, this is boring fucking wrestling. It's insanely predictable. They really don't do anything crazy, and it's all very blueprint style pro wrestling. And then you watch NXT and you're like, what the fuck is this? These guys are going crazy. They're doing Japanese strong style. They're fucking doing lucha. There's so much variety of what I'm seeing in NXT. There's some reckless, there's some high flying, there's some daredevils. Like, it's like, oh, what the fuck? And then you're like, well, this is way better than WWE. And then they took all those really good guys and moved them to the main roster and like, we're gonna get good variety on WWE. And then they dumbed down everyone who was on NXT on the main roster. Like, you watch Gargano and Ciampa wrestle the other night, and you're like, oh, well, they were good. They know what they're doing, but they are at a fuck. They're at a 3 compared to what they were on NXT.
Oh,
like if I showed you Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano in NXT, and then you watch what they did on Monday Night Raw, you're like, why did they fucking do that? They were way better here. I met Gargano.
No, didn't we see him at Hamburg?
Who? No. You've seen Rich Holiday
against who?
Anthony Green.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You're not going to see NXT people at Hamburg.
You're right. I'm sorry. Just got confused.
Waiting for Gallus to attack Ridge Holland. Yeah. You guys have any questions? Put them in the chat. Anything you guys want to talk about? Because I'm kind of medicated right now and I'm just rambling. I really don't want to fuck it. I didn't want to really drink this energy drink.
You're off tomorrow. You're good. You're good.
I'm up all night. Can Lexus shave that beard? See, I think the beard's kind of funny. But I think it's the only thing that sets his character out right now is the dumb beard because it draws so much attention to you. But the guy's got like a good face and he has great hair. Like, I don't know, everything about the guy's look is good, but just the character itself is just like, man, why isn't this guy kind of like a dirtbag degenerate? Or even like you can make him a good guy, but make him like fucking dress him like Bender from the Breakfast Club and be like, yeah, girls, I'm kind of rugged. I'm like a James Dean type.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some of those Slim Jims.
I'm not even gonna move. There's no point in it. He's only going like 10 feet.
Vacuum in here?
Yes, the cats decided to be assholes today, and of course, right after I vacuumed, they attacked their litter box.
I am drinking a Monster Ultra Peachy Keen.
And I have the Ultra Watermelon.
Let me try watermelon.
Let me try the peach.
Well, that watermelon's good.
That's really peachy. It tastes like peach.
So I actually had this.
Like it tastes more. I think I got it for you before, but I don't.
Well, no, I had this before it was on shelves.
Oh.
My neighbor used to work for Monster, and she would bring home cases and cases and cases before they hit the shelves. And she's like, "You want to try? You like peach, right?" I'm like, "Love peach." And she's like, "Here, this is gonna hit the shelves in like 3 weeks." And I was like, "All right, I got to try it first."
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. I tried Monsters before everybody else, you know. You are an Ultra King Peach or King Peachy King ABJ. I am. I love peach. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I love peach flavored things. I love peaches and Slim Jims. Slim Jims too. I just can't think of like a peach flavored product that I want a logo for. Snapple Peach is good. Peace Tea is my favorite, but I like. It's not a logo I think people see and they're like, oh, I know what that is.
That would actually be funny if I did the Peace Tea one because it has like the little peace sign. You could have your little,
yeah. Mox versus Jeff Hardy. Yeah, it's gross. Yeah, peach rings.
Haribo.
Any predictions?
Sorry.
The Gates of Agony wrestling Hangman and Hangman picking Swerve's opponent. I don't know. Yes, I think Bailey's a future Hall of Famer. No one loves peaches more than Steve. Ain't that right, buddy?
His dog's name is Peaches.
I think he also meant because Steven likes to compliment butts a lot.
Or maybe you're just a prevert.
Maybe
he
I'm
literally has
prevert.
a dog named Peaches.
Yeah, maybe I'm the prevert. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. You know, I can't. You know what I can't wait to do after NXT? To go back to work.
What are you talking about?
I have to go back to work. I have a gas station to run.
Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous.
I've been playing Gas Station Simulator, and this is why I would never be a good game streamer. Because nobody would fucking watch another human being play Gas Station Simulator for more than 12 seconds. But I would be on that bitch for if people fucking like me enough to fucking pay me money to stream so I can quit my job, bro, I will play Gas Station Simulator all day, and I'll do it in full character. I'll commentate the whole thing as if I'll role play it. I'm legit at work right now.
He already does this.
I do that like, when no one's watching.
He's literally like, honk the horn one more time. I got 2 more people in line. Get in their shit.
Yeah.
You really have to buy everything in the store? You're at the gas station.
What the fuck did you need that Viking hat for? Steven, have I ever tried Lawnmower Simulator? That game consumed easy 4 months of my life. 4 months. Just fucking cutting grass and weed whacking. Now I kind of want to play it again, Steven.
Oh my gosh.
It was a good fucking game. And then you have to upgrade the blades. And,
I'm never going to play Harry Potter at this rate. I keep losing it to stupid ass games. It's fine though. I'm usually busy doing other stuff.
Actually, that content gets super popular. It wouldn't with my audience.
Have you even given DM have you even asked him if he would watch it?
It's hard because he's fucking the guy goes to work and he comes home and works. He's working while he's in the Discord.
I know.
He gets fucking taking loads all over. He's dropping loads all over this country.
Delivering loads.
The DM just pulls up and just fucking says, I'm DM and I got a fucking huge load for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he says.
Every time.
And then he backs his truck in. Sometimes they can't take the truck. You know what I mean? It's got the wrong door. Door's too small for DM's big fucking fat truck.
Who's that?
He plays Truck Simulator a lot.
Somebody came out and dude punched him in the face before I could even see who
Gallus. He already we called out like 2 hours ago.
Well, I didn't know who it was. This is the person, like, are they usually feuding?
I hate Booker T on commentary. Lexus King, baby. Wins it clean as a whistle. Did that girl's shirt say sex? Did that little kid's shirt say sex on it in the crowd?
Where? First of all, is that even a little kid?
Oh, no. It's a grown woman. Does it say BEX or is that sex?
I don't know.
It looks like it says sex.
It says N-sex-T, like NXT, but it says sex in the middle, yeah.
Who let her in the door and on camera?
On camera.
Booker T is not hilarious. I can't listen to his voice. This looks like a hooligan fight. They play for the rival rugby team, and they're like, you're not going to be the star player this week, get rich. We're taking them out, and we're winning the championship game. That probably makes more sense than what their actual characters are. They could be the rival school for Chase U.
Chase U's done. They just closed down the school. That's why it's all depressing.
That looks like my buddy Dylan Mesh, who's actually a wrestler as well. R.I.P. Chase U. You know, just in time for them to start selling merchandise because it's never on their website. NXTshop.com. That when you go to it, it doesn't take you to it.
Another other one?
Wow.
Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, this is
Got Paul Rudd.
he was in the last one.
I haven't watched any of them.
Oh, the newest Ghostbusters was
I don't
so
know how to
good.
tell you this the right way. I haven't watched any of the Ghostbusters.
Then what the fuck are you even talking about?
I haven't watched any of them. I just saw Paul Rudd and I was
That was clearly going to be a callback to an old scene, and I didn't hear what he said now because you were talking about how you never seen the movies.
See the ad again, right?
Ooh, Oswald, he's good. He's a good choice for it. Callback ghost, the library ghost. Good thing we already have a Ghostbusters logo, huh? Are they actually gonna? There he is. There's Slimer. We got a bootleg Slimer. So there's Ghostbusters. 2 Ghostbusters. We never get the third. Then we get the all-female Ghostbusters. Then we get the last Ghostbusters movie.
I didn't know there was another. I thought there was just. Yeah. I thought the female ones were the last one.
No, they made another one, and it was unbelievable. So in real life, all the Ghostbusters are alive except Egon. He actually passes away. The guy who played the character. There's 4 Ghostbusters. All 3 original cast are alive. One's actually gone.
Okay.
So the new Ghostbusters movie kind of is like Egon's family, his long lost family.
Okay.
So then you have like the new Egon, but it's not Egon, but it's Egon's blood.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, we got really quiet for the Ghostbusters trailer. I probably made stupid faces too. My jaw was probably all slacked and stuff. Just get high and fuck up a whole box of Slim Jims. I'm gonna have heartburn so bad. You know what I wish Slim Jims were? Like, I wish they were like fruit by the foot. Like, I need a fucking... Trick's gonna do something unintentionally, but it's gonna be fucked up. And it's gonna be that deal where like Carmelo's actions were justified, but he was pushed to it. You know what I mean? So you can play both sides of the angle of the character.
I chime in with the.
Didn't this kid just join Chase U? Like he just got to there from the classic thing?
You're talking about Riley Osborne?
Yeah.
Or, no, he's been there for a while. Well, as long as I've been watching it anyway.
Yeah, but no, I think when you start watching is when he made his debut.
Yes.
Yeah, so he hasn't been in Chase U the whole time, and he's out there like a leader.
Well, he was fighting for him.
For like a week.
For like 2 months.
This kid's fucking Rudy over here. He gets in for one play, and now he's
8.
That's all you hear about. Sorry for the rappers. Sorry, not sorry. That's because this crowd watched 14 segments and only 2 matches. Look how many people are looking down into their phones. 1, 2. It was this whole wall, like the actual hard. I think they cut the hard cam because 5 people are on their phones, like all in the front. Like they're trying to get the right camera shot to cut people off. But that was on
down here.
Yeah.
He's like, and you do now.
Yeah.
Another one over there. Yeah.
That's a problem when you have a small crowd too, and you can make out every single head down looking at their phone. Big, huge crowds, you can't notice stuff like that unless they're front row, just like yawning. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and watch another movie.
There you go.
Wow, it's a lot.
Closed. He went orange.
I'm sorry, I think that was hilarious. I walked that road. They just walked Abbey Road.
I watched.
We're watching the history of Chase U. Clearly, you guys dummies. They have to show you that they have history and prestige because most people who are just now tuning into NXT who didn't watch it since the 2.0 don't give a fuck about Chase U, and the whole crowd's bored with it, so they have to remind it why they should be sad. This team is no longer a team. Oh, okay.
They probably have the signs up. Clap now, cheer. Because look how many people are not cheering.
Now everyone's throwing up U's. Nobody cared, but now they're all throwing U's up now because they were reminded, as sometimes sorry wrestling fans, as dumb wrestling fans, that you should give a shit about this. And now they're like, oh yeah, we do now. Look, people are dancing. Probably not.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of people who are not interested at all.
Oh, absolutely.
JC Jane
and Thea. I love how she has a sexy black dress on, but she's fucking swole. Like, and she still walks like a fucking jock. Like, it's not her fit. That's her character she's playing right now.
But I know.
Yeah. Notice the foot rub. I think JC Jane's good. Her only problem is I think she looks exactly like fucking the fuck is the girl with Candice LeRae? Indy Hartwell. Not Indy Hartwell. Is it Indy?
Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell.
Yeah, Indy Hartwell. She looks just like Indy Hartwell. Like
Indy Hartwell has way cooler hair. How dare you?
They have a very similar look.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't think so.
I think
they have a similar build.
I think if you put them in the ring at the same time, you would, and they start rolling around, you'd be like, who the fuck is who?
Indy Hartwell has purple and rainbow hair.
Yeah,
and wears a lot more color.
Gigi and JC were really good together. And they had a really cool breakup, and it went nowhere. And I think Thea Hale is so goddamn entertaining. She's like a female Kyle O'Reilly. She's decent in the ring, and she actually can like play a really good goofball character. And does all the small things in scenes that most people don't do. She's like Billy Kay. Billy Kay had really that it factor, and Thea Hale has that Billy Kay aspect.
Oh my goodness. So they got enough money together to keep it afloat, or like what? I'm so lost.
They paid for the school with girls? That's problematic.
Yeah. I'm glad you see it too. The ladies of Chase U calendar.
We saved the school with porn.
With sex. Sex sells. We're all Oh my god, I hate this.
I
hate this so much.
We save the school with porn. Yeah. Hey, remember how our company is going through a sex allegation? Here's a bit. Let's roll with this.
This is awful. I hate this.
The Chase You OnlyFans calendar.
Please tell me he says no.
Use these girls' TNA to get us up to the top.
This is NXT. I like the Hill's makeup today too.
The Hall looks amazing.
So, are you buying the calendar?
No.
I hate this so much. I hate that he agreed to it. He's like, yeah, if you guys want to make a calendar.
It doesn't make it as bad if the girl's running the calendar. If the guy ran the calendar, not as bad. It'd be really worse. I don't know. Does JC Jane take all the money for herself? Jesus Christ. Well, where did you find all these girls? All aboard the train. Oh, we talked to the Godfather. He gives us he gave us 12 girls for the calendar. What the fuck was that?
Oh, those are fucking stupid ass Italians.
Oh, now we gotta watch fucking
and Snooki.
I gotta watch the Jersey Shore act like the fucking Godfather here. $12 likes. Just enough for every day of the calendar. The ABJ calendar goes on
the
sale
calendar every month.
Every month. Every month. That would be a small calendar.
Next year coming to you in 2 weeks.
We're starting the ABJ calendar with photos from your favorite ABJ cult members, such as Raz, Alex. We have a long-haired theme to start off this calendar.
Oh yeah, definitely.
ABJ in the calendar.
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
No, I'm not in the calendar. Steven, time, yes. Where am I at? How many?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who did you have?
Raz.
You said Raz, Axel,
Steven, Kai, Mess.
Steven, Kai, and Mess. That's 5.
All right, we need.
We're only up to May.
Shit. I just got a message on
Somebody just Discorded you and said, "Hell no." I don't know if I love this fit or hate this fit. Is this real tree camo? Is this actually real tree fabric?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just seen the meme. Jake. Yeah, Jake. C. Henry. We don't know what C. Henry looks like. We can't put him in the calendar. Could be a bad selling point.
I don't even know if it's a he.
Yeah, very true, Jim.
Henry could be a last name.
That's right. Jake. So that's 6, right?
Jake for June.
I don't think we have enough people to fill this calendar.
Why are you going like
Billy's
other people?
Billy Trey. Billy Trey's in the calendar. DM.
There you go.
DM's definitely in the calendar. Let's put Metal Geek in the calendar. Parm's definitely in the calendar. How many more do we need?
You're at 10. You need 2 more. No female representation.
I didn't want to put them in there and then come off as weird or creepy. You know.
You said members of the ABJ cult and then just skipped over all the females. So we're not members now.
No.
Got it.
Well, there's only 2 members. Only 2 members of the cult. It's a real sausage party in the cult.
You're not wrong. But I mean, you're only 2 people away. So would you look at that?
I don't want to use them.
You don't want us?
Nope.
Neither one of us?
Nope.
Well, fuck you. You only got 10 months then.
Who can we get in this? What if we only use a photo of the person from the waist down?
He's not in the Discord anymore.
Yeah, but that guy was like his going away present.
Wow.
At least
you would rather put him in the calendar other than your 2 females? That's pretty fucked, bro. That's more offensive, I think.
You can put Ralph in. Ralph's in. Now I need one more. Fuck it. I'll fill in. I'm in. I'll take the spot.
You don't deserve a spot.
I'll be December. Yeah. It's right on him. It's right up his nose. And it's poorly lit. I watched this thing the other day. Everything on his thing looks good, but he pulled the laptop real close to him again. So now, every time he duck his head, you're looking at it as like his forehead the whole show.
Steven, he didn't want any females.
No females. It's a no girls club.
He's on the toxic masculinity train once again.
He-Man, He-Man. He-Man.
Woman haters club. You don't even know the name of your own shit.
I'm really
like, shut the fuck.
I want Pizza Hut.
Is there a Pizza Hut close by?
Pottsville. You know what's crazy?
I'll order us Pizza Hut right now.
Can't.
Why not? They're open till like 11.
What are you gonna pay with?
Cash.
If you want to.
I would, but it would be for the women only.
You're in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I'm never in trouble.
Thank you for selling your body on behalf of my school. Did he just say he was going to kill himself? Ew.
The fuck? Oh. Oh, cameraman just got trampled to death. So what are we doing with this pizza? What are we doing with this? What's going on with this pizza?
Give me a phone number.
You have a phone, right?
Do you see me doing 3 other things? Sir, I'm trying to write down Fallon Henley's outfit. She's wearing orange, what looks like Realtree. It might not be Realtree, but it's still orange camo. And I would say I like this better than her normal getup.
I was tagged in a post with 53 other people.
I wonder how that's gonna go.
Oh, it's a graphic for the whole next show.
Next what show?
AXW.
Did you just announce it? Did you just announce that?
No,
Did you
that's what I got tagged in on Facebook. Is the graphic for? All right.
Ugh. Ariana Grace looks.
Oh, she's like the beauty queen or
I'm
the
aware.
fucking beauty pageant,
Hate
whatever
it.
the fuck she is. Pizza Hut.
What time are they open till? Closes at 11.
Hurry up.
That's 2 hours from now.
I don't know if they deliver to Monte City though.
Well,
Oh yeah, they probably don't because when I used to order from them, it would be in Frackville, and Frackville wasn't. Yeah.
Well, there goes that.
DoorDash? You can DoorDash it. Oh, you have to pay cash. Never mind. I don't get paid till midnight. Yo, if Pizza Hut is women's only, are they EBs? And I don't know.
Are the NBs invited?
What's that?
Non-binary.
Oh,
NB.
no.
First of all,
No, they're not.
They got invited to the men's calendar.
It's different
How is that different?
because we're
gender fluid.
We're NBs accepting to our club and not women. It's men NB. It's everyone except women essentially. I don't make the rules. It's just how the calendar is made every year. It's a publishing company.
You've literally never made one. Literally saying the first fucking one.
It's a rich tradition
Right.
of the ABJ cult calendar to exclude women just because we don't want to objectify them. You know what I mean? It's for your protection.
Mm-hmm.
The one time you don't objectify women, they get mad about it. See, look, she's pissed.
I'm saying I'm getting tangled in my yarn, but that's like, I don't know, maybe a little too feminine for you.
She's frustrated. How dare you don't objectify women?
No, it's not about objectifying women. It's like, oh yeah, it's going to be for just our members, but JK, the women aren't really members.
In this form of entertainment, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So then don't say that it's for just the members.
Oh my goodness, Kai, I don't know what any of this means. So what if I was an MB? What if as an MB I was an AFAB rather than an AMAB? But I'd still be invited.
Assigned female at birth rather than an assigned male at birth.
Essentially the rule is.
So if they were, they're saying as a non-binary person,
yes,
that was assigned female at birth, would they be allowed to be in the calendar?
Yes, because now they're non-binary.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only for people who identify as cis women. We don't like cis women.
Cis women. Coming from the cis middle-aged white man.
Actually, cis women are fine. I mean, cis women are fine as long as they're not presenting or actually white.
Presenting what?
Yeah, no
cis not present.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Just be quiet. You're making no fucking sense.
We're excluding white women essentially. That's all we're like. We don't want them in the calendar. No white women. Sorry, Anastasia.
So then why am I not allowed in the fucking calendar?
Because you present white.
I'm not white.
You present white.
That is, you're not just fucking sexist. You're a racist.
Clip that. That's how every show starts. Welcome to the ABJ podcast.
You're not just a fucking
You're not just sexist. You're racist.
I'm so dead.
You seem like a Little Caesars guy. I am a Little Caesars guy because it's really, really cheap, and I'm poor. I eat honey buns every day at work.
How much Pizza Hut is on DoorDash?
Oh, Anastasia's non-binary though. Why aren't they in it? Oh,
damn! Wow.
I think it just comes down to the white women thing.
Oh, because they present as a white female.
Yeah, I think that's
such a dick.
I think that's our caveat loophole. You know what I mean? Can't have any Karens sneaking in the back door. They ruin it for everybody. You know what I mean? Like then we're hanging out, and then the fucking Karen is like, all of a sudden, this ain't for me. I'm gonna call the cops, and then everything gets shut down. You know? And then we have no calendar. We have no money. That's essentially what I'm trying to protect the group from. You know, those Karens.
Keep going. Keep going. I literally just asked you if you would go on DoorDash and see how much fucking Pizza Hut would be.
I forgot that part. I'm
dickhead.
I'm really fucking high. Yeah, but can we pay cash or DoorDash?
No, I have money on my card still.
Oh, all right. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. Why is Pizza Hut not on here anymore? Do they not do DoorDash? Is that what that means?
Don't know.
Never mind. We can't get Pizza Hut on DoorDash.
Did you search for Pizza Hut?
Yep. I did.
Search for pizza. Can we get Domino's?
Nope.
Damn.
I think Domino's goes through their own app. They have their own app. You have to download the Domino's app.
I have the Domino's app. I also think I might have a free pizza.
Let's do it. What the fuck are we sitting around here for?
Well, once again, my fingers are still preoccupied. I will fuck you up. So I'm making If Anyone Gives a Shit.
They don't. They just told me. Steven said, I don't give a shit. It was really fast. I can't even with the delay, he got it through. She's making a blanket, right? Is that what it is? A blanket?
Don't touch me.
I'm so bored with this fucking NXT show. I don't think I'm doing
Is it break time?
I don't think I'm doing Tuesdays anymore.
Yo, hit me up with a break.
No, order Domino's.
Hit me up with a break, and I might order you Domino's.
I had Domino's pizza once. It was disgusting. It's not good. Normally a Pizza Hut's not
just,
good either. It's
I love Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is addictive. But when all right, I'm gonna stop with my hot take there. As someone who's lactose intolerant, I'll just leave it at that.
I'll say this. Burgers from McDonald's are fucking gross unless you're drunk, high, or really, really hungry. And you're like, oh, that shit's max. You know what I mean?
Their
like,
Sprite is the best Sprite though. It's like extra crispy Sprite.
But that's kind of like
There's
Domino's.
no other way
You're like, oh, I'm kind of high. Dude, garlic crust.
The Parmesan
pizza.
knots too. The Parmesan bread bites. Ugh. Yo, see Henry, you right? Pizza Hut pan pizza.
Yeah, personal pan pizza, bro.
So
That's conditioned into every Scholastica kid's brain.
Yes.
They're like, yo,
5 more books.
You're like, I fucking hate reading, but I want that goddamn personal pan pizza. And you fucking read your balls off. And when you read things like Anyway, personal pan pizzas were the shit. Alex is here. Pepperoni cheesy bread. It's pretty good.
Oh, all right. Hold on. So Domino's. Let's see what I got for Domino's.
I keep forgetting I moved, and when I was on DoorDash in my old town, is when Pizza Hut and Domino's were available. What?
I don't know what their actual name is.
How do you know?
Because it says where they're from.
Oh, well, I don't know who they are.
Well, not yet, but you might know who they are.
Oh, why they say they do?
No, I'm just saying you might. You were from there. You might know them.
I didn't wasn't like that. Loaded tots, pepperoni cheesy bread.
Okay, Domino's.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. You're fucking saying amazing food items.
Did I?
And we're both we're all breaked out. You know what I mean?
No, she didn't. This stupid bitch.
She had help.
White. I literally just wrote white ugly for Ariana's outfit. I actually don't mind her ring gear that much, but when she walked in, I didn't like it. Anyway.
What the hell would they go to the grocery store? We don't have a car, so I'm not walking to the grocery. We don't have a grocery store in town.
But actually, the car got dropped off, didn't it? Or did she get the car back already?
I don't know. I should go ask that. Talk to the people while you're ordering. Tell them what you're ordering.
I'm not doing that until I show you my blanket. Nobody gave a shit. I don't know. You didn't let people give a shit. I'm making a blanket for my niece because I told her that I was going to make her a blanket before Christmas, and I didn't. So now I'm working on a blanket for her. And while I've been on this show, I've done this y'all can't see. This color is all that I've worked on since it started. But yeah, it's going well. Anyway, let me see if I can hop on over there. Oof. Oh, you know what, Steven, now that you say that, I feel like we might actually have a frozen pizza in the freezer. I'm gonna have to look into that. We're getting there, though. See if I can sign into my Domino's because it's not really letting me at the moment. So I might have done something wrong. There we go. No pizza. No free pizza. What'd you get me?
Nothing.
Where's mine?
I don't know. You have a bottle of water right there.
No, where's my bebidas alcohólicas?
I don't know. You said you wanted it.
Let me scoot back before you scoot yourself in.
Jesus Christ. Kids these days.
So yeah, I cannot.
How the hell do they get up there? Just cut back and they're like, somehow they got on an 18-wheeler with no ladder. They fought like fucking Peter Griffin and the chicken. Like, how the fuck do you get on top of... I've been in fights, but I've never been in a fight where I ended on top of a fucking 18-wheeler. That's happened to be parked in front of a dumpster. An open dumpster. How's that even happen? Where's OSHA?
No OSHA here. The watermelon monster, after it gets more like room temperature-y, has a more sour taste. Like it almost tastes like, I'm really not even mad about this. It tastes like the watermelon Sour Patch. Here's a question. Do people still shake their energy drinks? Like I always used to do that. I always used to shake them because I feel like stuff settles at the bottom. And I would just like...
I never, ever heard anyone...
No, I'm not saying like go crazy with it, but just like a little... Shake it, let it sit down, let the carbonation settle,
and then... shook your energy drink? Is what you just asked me.
Mm-hmm. Before you drink it. Okay. I'll just take that as a no, and I'm a weirdo. That's why I asked. That's literally what I asked. Do other people shake their energy drinks? And
no one shakes their energy drink.
It was do you want people to have engagement? Like, I don't know. I was just asking a question. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. That's why I asked it.
The views of the ABJ Hangout are not in the same views of Witchcraft by Lily. Have you ever shaken an energy drink before you drank it? My mom just gave the most disgusting. No.
She doesn't drink energy drinks, so there you go.
What do you want? We're live. I'm talking to you. What's up? It's not a recorded podcast. This is just...
I just need to talk about tomorrow.
What about it?
Are you going to Venmo me $250 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because I might need to use some of this for his car.
Okay.
Right now I'm at like 7:30. But he might have to do some things off tomorrow too.
Okay.
The breaks he's going to give me till next month.
I have never done that, Henry.
Huh?
I got asked a question. But I got you. Yeah, I'll send you.
there tonight at midnight.
Okay. No, you're fine. This should be a full check. I should be good.
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Some towards the phone, some towards the car, some towards the electric. So I needed to.
I got you. I got you. Tonight might be the night, Mom. I make it big. And somehow, yeah, maybe 1,000 people join the chat. And they all give me $1, and I'll give you every cent of it.
You give me $1.
Yeah, you get $1.
I love that she took that.
If 1,000 people give me $1, I'll give you one of those dollars. We'll be even for the month. Because
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the middle of winter. How do you smell weeds?
There's not even any weeds out.
Yeah,
they're all dead.
It's winter time. How are you smelling weeds? There's a skunk outside.
What?
Someone hit a skunk. Didn't you hear?
Have.
Yeah, he was running across the street and fucking 18-wheeler took him out.
She said, yeah, okay.
Crazy. He was a big fucking skunk too.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You know you're on camera.
The whole world.
You're on. There's my mom, everybody.
Right there on camera.
Go Bears. Yes,
they can see you perfectly.
You're
Look right there. What do you mean?
Poles get stuck in this. My boys always did the blankets.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of people criticizing me today. Like,
I'm just saying. How many blankets did you get your toes stuck in ripping?
Oh, every blanket.
but this is like thicker yarn. It's more sturdy. This is all one skein so far. Well, I just started the second skein on it. She's just a baby. Her whole foot will still fit through a hole.
She's premature.
She was not premature. She was actually late.
What is happening? I'm sorry, everybody. We're about as exciting as NXT tonight.
I can't hear. I'm sorry.
She's still talking to you.
What was that? I'm sorry.
She made you a hippo blanket. Falling apart. Fucking toes everywhere. What?
I still tie everything in knots before I go to the next ski.
She can't hear me. Mom's deaf, but Lily can hear me in her ears. So it's talking shit to my mom, but it's confusing Lily. What are you doing in the room? She just walked right in the room.
Yo, she's looking for our sex toys.
What are you doing? Oh. What if I had like shit out in there? I don't know. No, like our meth lab that we cook up in there. We actually don't do
our weeds in there. Don't forget
all those dead skunks in that room.
Yikes! Hide
what the fuck
it.
is happening?
Who wants to hide it? I have no idea. This is how. Yo, should I tell her? Should I make her mad?
Wow.
Just like her mom.
Yes. It's just
She gets so mad that her mom just like lingers around
yeah.
and doesn't. She does the same shit.
You're just, you know what? You're just like Mama. You know how Mom annoys you because she just lingers around and looks at all your shit. That's you right now.
That's you right now.
Fucking Mama. You said go fuck yourself.
Never. It wasn't mean. It was just kind of ironic. I didn't mean it in a nasty way. I'm sorry you took it in that way.
I meant it as nasty. Like. He's playing with his brother. Hope he's gonna scratch your fucking face.
One of them is sick. They've been puking all day. I've cleaned up puke like 3 times today.
Yeah, but anyway, NXT. We lost
Sorry,
all of our viewers. Everyone's gone. The whole stream is gone. There's only 4 people now. They all left. All right, get out of here. You're a dick.
Dick with ears.
Oh, it's a Heritage Cup match. Is that what the main event is? Bro, I'm not watching a Heritage Cup match. Is this the main event?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea if it's the main event.
Well, it ends at 10 o'clock, right? And this is like a 5-round, 5 fucking hour fucking match they always do.
Or is it one-on-one?
All right. Listen, here's what we're going to do. We're up to like 15 people and we're at 4. So I'm just going to end it there. We're going to call it a night. You guys can watch this Heritage Cup. We haven't really been talking about wrestling anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we will be in the Discord following the ending of the show. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for AEW Dynamite. And we'll see you guys then. So bye-bye.
Thanks for watching this presentation. Like, share, and subscribe for more.